Greetings from Singapore. Today I'm at the Orchard Road. Today is 23rd December 2025. 2 more days will be Christmas Day. I'm sitting right opposite the popular famous ice cream of Singapore. Lots of people are queuing up non-stop. I've been here for 30 minutes and the queue is always coming. So this video is to show you not the ice cream, but I want to compare between local Singaporean girls and foreigners girls in Singapore or foreigners. Alright, so as you can see, a lot of people here, they are foreigners as well as the local. And then I'll just talk about the local Singaporean first for the ladies, right? Normally, first they don't have any dress, they don't have much dress sense. They wear long pants and t-shirts. Oh, that's a nice jogger, by the way. Secondly, is like the local women, they like to cut the short hair is short, and I find it quite strange because the weather in Singapore is not really too hot, right? And even the younger girls do it also, so it's a mystery until now over all these years. But then I just find that girls who cut short hair is like unfeminine, and not only the hair but other aspects as well. But for foreigner girls, they are actually more feminine. It depends on which country they are from. They are from Asian countries like Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. They tend to be smaller size, and they cut long hair. I mean, they have long hair and then look more feminine. But for Singaporean girls, they are taller and they cut short hair, and they are bigger size and more plump. Singapore women also tend to be more reserved in relationship, and for foreigners they'll be more direct. It depends foreigner from which country. I'm just saying that, for example, UK, US, London, even from Thailand and Vietnam, they can be more open and more direct. But sometimes Singaporeans, they are more indirect. They will give you some hint on relationship whether you are suitable or not. But for foreigners, they will just maybe they will just hold your hand. Even if you're a guy, the girl will take the initiative. So you know, I'm in Orchard Road, right? So a quick comparison for the local and foreigner girls. I was at the topic of the dressing and then the attitude. But Singapore girls, they are more practical in terms of, because they have their own job, so they don't really demand that much money from a guy. But there are exceptions. It's just that they prefer someone who is better, I guess, in all aspects, not just the financial aspect. And because Singapore girls, they are busy working, so they don't have much time to learn cooking or stuff. So most of the time they go out to hawker center eat. I have friends who eat at hawker center every single day without cooking for the past many years since they are married. So it's like Singapore guys or foreigner guys who want to marry Singapore women, you can take this in note, because you prefer somebody who likes home cooked food, right? Then maybe Singapore girl is not for you, or you have to cook your own food for them. Give it the wife at home instead, because that's how the things work here. If you go dating with Singapore women, then most of it you need to food 100%, pay 100% of the bill. But after some time, if the woman is understanding, then maybe you can share 50% because they are understanding, right? But in other foreigner, if you date a foreigner girl, I think you expect to pay 100% because they want you to be stronger than them financially. Now, among all the Asian countries I have visited so far, for example, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and a few more, just say that the looks of Singapore women is just mostly average. So don't come to Singapore expecting that the Singapore women are like super beautiful or any stuff like that. This is not the case. It's only in the drama and the movie theaters. Things are not like that. I'll just say that Singapore guys, they are actually paired up with less than ideal girl in terms of looks. The guy is always like more handsome and the girl is like less pretty. Then you wonder why, right? Because the average is just like that. And because Singapore women are career focused, so they don't have much time for romance. And It may feel less romantic to date or able to marry Singapore women because of this. But of course, it takes both hands to clap. So you guys date and marry a Singapore woman and expect the Singapore woman to be homely, to serve your every need, then you may be wrong. Having said this, there are advantages to dating and marrying a Singapore woman because they won't keep every cent of your money, because in some countries the husband is expected to give 100% of the salary to the wife, like in Japan and Vietnam, and then the wife in turn will give an allowance to the husband. But in Singapore, this is very little percentage. I would say close to 0%.